If Kalpa hotels hadn't been sold out, we would never have discovered this place. We would never have met Olive and Alpha, never have watched this gorgeous moonrise, and never have fallen in love with a tiny Himalayan village called Thanedar. This is that story. Today I can tell you it was probably the best thing that happened to us. Kalpa was our destination, hotels were shortlisted, plans were made, excitement was building, and then suddenly everything got sold out. Now, normally that's the kind of thing that can spoil your mood. But over the years, I have learned something that whatever happens, happens for the best. And trust me, this trip proved it once again. A friend suggested a place called Poo near Kalpa. Though it's almost 2 hours drive one way, where we managed to get a stay at Om Hotel. Since that was going to be our last destination, we now needed a place to stay before heading there. Chandigarh to Poo drive is almost that's when 13 to another 14 hours. Unexpected recommendation came our way from Mr. Tanzin of Om Hotel Poo, a homestay in Thanedar. Honestly, till then I had never even heard of Thanedar. And little did I know that this unknown little place was about to completely steal my heart. Our journey began from Mumbai. Monica, my friend, was joining us, and we met at Terminal 2 of Mumbai Airport. अब हमारा ना एक अनसेड रूल है कि आफ्टर द सिक्योरिटी द फर्स्ट थिंग यू आर गोइंग टू डू इज खाना. The boarding can wait, the gate can wait, but food cannot wait. So naturally, our first stop was food. Tummy's happy, spirits high, self is taken, everything checked, we headed towards the gate. Everything was smooth. Or so we thought. The moment we boarded the flight, we noticed something unusual. There were fumes inside the aircraft. At first, we assumed it was routine ventilation, but then fumes felt different. Soon, one passenger started feeling extremely uncomfortable and claustrophobic. Within minutes, there was chaos. Doctors arrived, ambulance arrived, security checks happened again, the passenger had to be deboarded, and our flight ended up getting delayed by almost 2 hours. Honestly, the fumes were making many passengers uncomfortable. For a while, nobody really knew what was happening, but eventually things settled down and we finally took off. As the aircraft climbed above the clouds, so did our excitement. Himachal was officially happening. By the time we landed in Chandigarh, it was quite late. We checked into Medallion Signature Hotel in Zirakpur, and what a pleasant surprise that turned out to be. The rooms were comfortable, the food was excellent, and after the day's drama, it felt wonderful to simply relax. The next morning began with a hearty breakfast included in the room tariff, by the way, which somehow makes breakfast taste even better, right? Selfie was taken. By 9 a.m. we were ready, bags packed, jackets handy, excitement levels high. Waiting outside was our driver Rajesh, who had been recommended by Mr. Atul, the owner of Devdar Cottage, where we would be staying. The moment we met him, he greeted us with a warm smile and that calm mountain confidence that instantly puts you at ease. Luggage loaded, seat preferences negotiated, water bottles checked, and after the usual sab aage aana confirmation that every road trip requires, we finally rolled out of Zirakpur. And just like that, we were on our way. Now, Chandigarh in the morning was hot. Proper North Indian summer hot. The AC stayed on continuously. But something magical happened after Shimla. The crowds started thinning, the roads became quieter, and somewhere after Kufri, we rolled down the windows. That first cool mountain breeze. Ah, that's the moment when you know you have truly arrived in the hills. On the roadside, yaks stood patiently posing for tourists. The mountains stretched endlessly around us, and every turn seemed prettier than the last. Meanwhile, the winding roads had started playing games with Rashnika and Monica. Let's just say Avaman became unofficial fourth traveler of our trip. As we continued driving, one thing became very clear. We were heading somewhere special. And then we arrived. देवदार कॉटेज. हमने सिर्फ इंस्टाग्राम पे देखा था, गूगल में देखा था, रिव्यूज वर एक्सीलेंट, and that's why we chose this place. And when I had spoken to Mr. Atul, he gave me that confidence कि हाँ मैंने right decision लिया है. We were welcomed warmly by Mr. Atul, his lovely parents, and two very handsome residents of the property, Olive and Alpha, a Tibetan Mastiff and a Husky. Needless to say, they became instant celebrities. The cottage itself was beautiful. The vibe of this place is really magnetic, and you instantly know that you have taken the right decision. It's so tastefully designed, warm, inviting, surrounded by apple, peach, cherry, kiwi, and strawberry orchards. It didn't feel like a commercial hotel, it felt like a home away from home. And then came the surprise, the view. Oh my god. The moment I looked outside my room, I was speechless. Right in front of us stood the mighty Kinnor Kailash range, Shrikhand Mahadev, and Rio Purgyal, the highest mountain peak in Himachal Pradesh, जिसे पाप पुण्य mountains भी कहा जाता है. A name I had never heard before, but a view I don't think I'll ever forget. Hot chai, coffee arrived, biscuits arrived, and suddenly life felt perfect. The rest of the evening passed slowly. Mr. Atul spent some time with us, and he has so many stories to tell, and we were very much enlightened by the things we didn't know. We sat in the lounge exactly the way mountain evenings should be. Watched clouds drift across the sky, watched the mountains change colors, watched the day quietly disappear. And then the moon began to rise. I still remember sitting there thinking, is this real? Or have we somehow wandered into a Himalayan version of La La Land? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It was dinner time. Homemade food, apple chutney, kiwi chutney, rhododendron chutney, pickles, fresh chapatis, dal, paneer, rice, and sevaya for dessert. Nothing fancy, just soulful food made with love by Mr. Atul's mother. She is so loving, caring, and she's so beautiful. The entire family makes you feel at home. As the night grew colder and the stars appeared one by one, I realized something. If Kalpa Hotels hadn't been sold out, we would never have found this place. And that's the funny thing about travel. Sometimes the detours become the destination, and sometimes the places you have never heard of end up becoming the places you never forget, and you decide to come at least once a year for your vacation. And our story in Thanedar had only just begun. Until next time, Carpe Diem, seize the day and trust the detours. Love you all, take care, and see you in the next one.